I'm throwing this to you because the body that is organizing this event is Sarah. And one of the key, if not the key, roles that we mandated of is to regulate agents and property players in the market. So what's your take on this and your Ghanaian experience?
Thank you very much for the question. Hello. So thank you very much for your question. So I'll tell you about what we've done in Ghana. And in Ghana, we have a real estate agency council, which I'm the acting CEO. So what we've done is we've established in the year 2020 Act 1047. And the reason why they established the regulatory body was we noticed that people were just doing everything in that space. Clearly, people were being duped, a lot of illicit behavior in terms of money laundering and all that. And Ghana being a very emerging market, we noticed that a lot of people want to do business in Ghana. And we had red flags of anti-money laundering as well in Ghana. So we were forced to establish the Real Estate Council. Now this council is one, to protect investors, to ensure there's a very strong code of ethics, and also to ensure that people are not behaving with using bad behaviors, taking people's monies and ensuring that we can find them. So what we are doing as a regulator is to make sure that first of all, we're building a data line to ensure that all the people in that space are registered with us. So that if people have issues with people, they can come to us and we can track them. Now we're building stronger code of conduct in that space as well. We're also making sure that people are reporting their sales and purchase agreements with us. So clearly you can see that there are stronger regulations that we're building back home to ensure that people from Nigeria and all across the world, when they come over to Ghana, they are protected. So the essence of this, and that's why I'm here, as we've learned a lot of best practices from India and across the world, whereby people are even selling on floor plans in terms of like, before they build for you, we want to come up with a concept whereby you put the money in an escrow account whereby you can't even spend the money until every time that you're putting out the structure, you get us to inspect to ensure that there's value for money. So with your question, it shows that with a stronger regulatory body like what we're doing in Ghana, we're making sure that everybody here who wants to come to invest in Ghana is one, protected, to also know that the regulatory body backed by the government is stronger. So it shows that we're not joking back home in Ghana. We want to make sure that that space is stronger and you can come home to do business there.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Next question, I think I will direct this to Mr. Frank Oti, NER Global Ambassador to Africa. For those that don't know, NER has a membership. It's the biggest real estate professional organization in the world. They have membership of no less than 1.2 million, and they are over 100 years old. I think I should stress it. Mr. Oti, I'm stressing that so that. Oh, okay. I thought you were seated already. Okay. All right. So, Mr. Oti, are you good? Okay. So, in your view, what distinguishes real estate regulation in mature markets like North America from emerging markets, and what are the non-negotiables?
So, regulation is supposed to give you clarity on what the expectations are. You come into a real estate market like Lagos, you should understand what the rules of engagement are. You shouldn't be guessing as to what you're getting, how you're getting it, what the exit strategies will be. And of course, the standard rules of engagement, operations, like in California, for instance, we have what we call escrow companies. These escrow companies, like somebody said, they hold funds in trust for both the buyers and the sellers, so that that money is not mishandled. Real estate agents are totally controlled by the Department of Real Estate. If you ever mess with trust fund, then you lose your license and you can even go to jail. So there are standards for doing things, and regulations must be clear-cut, and everybody must understand it. That's what the difference between mature markets and emerging markets is.
Thank you. Thank you, madam. Next question is Dr. Carlos Sosa. Carlos?
Yes, sir.
Welcome back. Across global cities, what regulatory mistakes most often limit urban growth and real estate investments?
That's a good question. Before I go into details, I'd like to explain what my concept of real estate is. Most people look at real estate and realtors as the agents for selling and buying houses. My notion and my view of real estate is like an economy. We are selling, for instance, condominiums in a downtown tower, and we are selling, let's say, 400 units. That means that we are selling 400 ovens, 400 kitchens, 400 bedrooms, 400 units or 600 units of furniture. All that together means that it is an economy. So therefore, developing urbanization and developing real estate, such as what is happening here in Lagos, the Eco Atlantic City. We are looking into the next 10 years and we'll see a great development that will develop into a LED, the local economic development. So I try to explain my notion of real estate as an economy. We are equal to banking, we are equal to other aspects of the economy. Regulations are essential, and I have to congratulate FIAPC, Nigeria, NAR, representatives for Africa, for their essential work into providing education, into providing the need for good practices, the need for trustworthy relationships. And in order to do that, we have to follow some rules, and the regulations are important. Therefore, the authority that is regulating real estate and the environment and the good development and shaping the city to become a mega city is essential, and it is crucial. I'd like to say thank you for the authority to organize this event, and also for their goal in establishing a universal regulation that will attract investors to come to Lagos tomorrow, next month, next year.
Thank you. Thank you. Next question is to Mr. Pierre Eddie. I call him Mr. Eco Atlantic. Eddie, should I really ask you a question? I once asked someone that, why does Coca-Cola still advertise? That's what I should ask you. Why should Eco Atlantic be advertising? Anyway, that's just an aside. Eco Atlantic operates, obviously, under a unique regulatory framework. How important was regulatory certainty to attracting global investors?
Thank you. First, I would like to go backwards to say that Eco-Atlantic initial intent was to protect Victoria Island and part of Lekki of erosion. And this is an important message we would like to, with the cooperation and the support of Lagos State, we're able to make of it now framework and template that everybody, whether in West Africa, the Caribbean, Singapore, or South America, are coming to learn what we did, not only in Eco-Atlantic, but in the Lekki shore, also up to Alpha Beach, to protect the city from erosion. So I'd like to open this small parenthesis. The second, yes, people now would like to call us Eye of Africa, the Manhattan of Africa, with the Eco-Atlantic city of Lagos and Nigeria. What do I mean by this? We created, okay, it's the biggest private development in the world. We created an urban life and development where you can live, work, and entertain and play, with 35 kilometers of walkways on water, with a very friendly pedestrian city, and with appetite for investors to come, because we have these regulations. We have 5 booklets of regulation for developer, for contractor, for engineers to come and learn how to do things. Just on fire, and I think the delegates were yesterday, we have about 20 pages on fire protection. It's not only how to protect people to evacuate, it's also to protect the fire brigade, how to reach people, and the fire trucks, how to reach the tower. And you know, you always hear about fire, whether in Dubai, in Hong Kong, in London, in Spain. We have fire, and we want the fire and the structure as a resilience. And this is what gives confidence to investors to come. When they come to us and they see the books of regulation with the support that Lagos State is giving in speeding up the approvals, they have the trust of seeing, wow, this is being done here. This is becoming a template. We want to learn how you do it so that we reproduce it, not only on the continent, but worldwide. And this is what we try to do in Eco-Atlantic City.
Thank you. I think it deserves a round of applause. All right, we're going to be speeding up now. Lady Victoria Ajay, I hope I pronounced that well, Ajay. Oh, Ajay. Sorry.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
My name is Victoria Osei Sampa.
Osei Sampa. Okay. Apologies. You are the head of the delegation, the Ghanaian delegation. Am I right about that? At least.
I'm part of the delegation.
Okay, part of the delegation. Okay, all right. So I'm going to throw this question. It's on technology. What role can digital land registries, permitting systems play in reducing bottlenecks in housing delivery? Now, I'm putting this question to you because my assumption, pardon me, is that Ghana has actually either reached that level or trying to apply some level of technology in these areas. So can you talk on that, please?
Thank you very much. So again, my name is Lady Vicky Sampa, and I am the founder and CEO of the Ghana Real Estate Professionals Association. We are in partnership with the Association of Estate Agents in Nigeria, and also we are a bilateral partner of the National Association of Realtors, FIACC as well. And I want to acknowledge their presence here. Thank you very much for the invitation. I'm a fan of technology in real estate because I have lived in the US for 25, 27 years now, and I have seen the good, bad, and the ugly. I have picked a lot of knowledge and experience from the United States. And as a child of Africa, I have decided to bring my knowledge and experience back home. And so, working with the government, supporting them pass the Real Estate Agency Act 1047, there are very important things that as a government and as an economy we need in order to regulate the industry. One of them is technology, aside education, license, and then also collaboration. These are the things that the association is taking very seriously, working with the government. Technology is very important, and I think we had a very good AI session this morning. We're all learning to go fast because the world is going faster. Ghana has taken steps in getting the land registry. Since about 10 years ago, we've had the labs, lab 1, lab 2, lab 3, I think we are in the lab 4, working with the World Bank and also getting our land registered and making sure that there's transparency and trust in the country. Personally, I am also, with my association, we're setting up a multiple listing service, which is one of the most important tools that every country and every economy needs to collect data, clean the data, and use that data for informed decisions. And so I will urge our brothers and sisters from other countries in Africa to also take that example. As we're taking lead from the National Association of Realtors, we are developing our MLS, which is going to integrate other institutions in the economy. We're integrating the Ghana Revenue Authority, the Lands Department with their records they have, and other institutions, the Bank of Ghana and other banking institutions, to integrate this data so that when we have investors coming in, they will be able to tell where they are putting their money, how far their money is going to get them a return on investment. These tools are very important if we're looking for investors to come into our countries. And so technology is key, and technology is going to reduce the bottlenecks that we have in Africa. So for instance, the Lands Department, if we are able to register our lands, then we have clean data and we have a trusted system. People know that when they come in and they buy a property, that property is not going to be sold to 3 or 4 different people, and so they are confident in buying property in our country.
Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Now, see what we'll do. Something I don't like when I'm the moderator on the panel. I don't like it when lovely people like Leila, she's already coming already. Don't worry, I know where you're coming. So, one last round of questions, but Mr. Olu Amosu, appreciate you. I know you flew in from Canada. Appreciate the fact that even though it's only one question I'm asking you, there are lots of questions after the panel. So, from you, and this question goes across board to everyone, please, let's make it very brief. And I think the governor, Mr. Governor, would like to hear the response to this question. I took my time. I said, what's the last line I should throw to panelists? So, if Lagos could fix one thing, in the next 3 years, regulation, maybe, real estate technology, fiscal transformation, or whatever, what should it be? Starting with you, Mr. Amosu, please. Then we'll just close.
Thank you.
Thank you.
From our perspective, no matter what we are doing, planning is essential. Planning is very, very important. So no matter what we engage in, either real estate, infrastructure, commercial projects, planning and execution is something that the government needs to focus on 100%. No overlap, set your milestone, follow it up, and keep the contractors accountable.
Thank you. Fantastic. Dr. Carlos, same question. I'm sure you heard me. I don't think I need to repeat it.
My observation is with regards to your question.
Okay.
The hypothesis of your question is in the next 3 years. I believe that's too long. If we look at the youth in our communities, not only here in Lagos but also in Canada, youth is very demanding right now. They are advancing in technology and this. The question should be, what will be in 1 year or in 6 months? So my suggestion, because you only asked for one factor, I would refer to the environment. I am concerned, and I may share this, that it is essential that in the next 3 months the fields, the outdoor fields that are now used for garbage should be eliminated as fast as possible.
Fantastic. Mr. Francoti, please.
For me, I think that the Lagos State government should take advantage of diaspora dollar. Therefore, physical transformation for me is key for the next 3 years, which will also include increasing their tax base across board, not increasing the tax rate. Thank you.
Interesting. Okay. Honorable Emmanuel Jeffrey.
Hello. So thank you very much for the question again. So I did my first degree in BSc planning in Ghana. So clearly I feel that planning is first of all very essential. So it helps you to project the future about the needs of the people. Because I don't think you just have to develop without finding out what the needs of the people are. So clearly, if you look at Lagos, which is very emerging, housing transformation is very important. And obviously, I mean, you need to create jobs for the people to be happy. So, I mean, I could see a lot of work that the governor and the deputy governor have done in Lagos, and I can see beautiful people in Lagos. I feel that you have to listen to the people first to make sure that clearly, I mean, the youth employment is key, housing transformation, those are basic things that transform a nation. And I feel that those are clearly what I think that Nigeria should really focus. I mean, and it ends up moving into more of infrastructure transformation, which adds up with technology. What is clear.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, Lady Vicky Sampa, 1 minute, please.
Thank you. Mine is on collaboration. Let's work in synergy, be it Lagos, be it Ghana, be it Accra or Abuja. I think the Africa Free Trade Area business has to apply to real estate as well. Let us work in synergy so that we can do business amongst ourselves. Let's compare our legislation and see how best we can fit in the good ones and be partners amongst each other. Collaboration is key.
Collaboration, thank you. Mrs. Salah?
Okay, well, the answer is very simple, money. Let's talk about facts. Lagos at the moment has below 500,000 units entering the market. We've done some research, we found out that 95% of those units has been purchased in cash. Less than 5% has been through banking. While Lagos at this moment requires more than 3 million units to be added to the market. So the solution is simple, adding more funding and creating new funding platforms such as crowdfunding or opening to the retail business. That could be the solution of us accelerating the process and be able to compensate the gap in the market and of course growing the market to different levels.
Oh, got a big clap there. All right, Pierre, take it easy. Take it easy, Pierre.
I just want to say that...
All right, Pierre, Eddie, close.
Lagos State should continue its vision of encouraging private-public partnership, encouraging free zone that not only will attract diaspora and FDI, but will create jobs and make of Lagos the new destination of business in West Africa and beyond. And this is what we have encouraged and done in Eco-Atlantic, and it's working very, very well. We are even doing the infrastructure in Eco-Atlantic. You just plug and play with infra. This is because of the support of Lagos State, and this is how they can encourage and get more investment, because it will be private investment other to the public investment will have the projects, all of them, a success. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, distinguished panelists, for sharing your truly global insights. Over to you.
Thank you very much. Let's put up, if I could please ask the panelists to kindly stay on stage.
We respectfully invite the governor to come up stage for a group photograph with them, and then the special advisor, and then the deputy governor and the commissioner for housing. I kindly request all four of you respectfully to please join this panelist for a group photograph, accompanied by the chairman House Committee on Housing, Lagos State House of Assembly Committee on Housing. I'd also like to invite Dr. Moise Banure, SN, OON, to join them, and Mr. Sonny Hirochi. So, Mr. Governor, the Honorable Commissioner for Housing, the SA to the Governor of Housing, Dr. Moise Banure. The rest of us, please remain seated. Thank you very much.